You see, that's the thing. This thing of moving to Joburg, someone should have told me about these things, right? Hi, because bro, you move here thinking, they'll be telling you, Joburg, Sentin, nice girls. Right. Hey, I'm telling you guys, Sentinel with the death of our bank accounts, I'm telling you. These hands. So now, thing is, backstory, like context, right, to the story. Now, I was in Cape Town, used to live in Cape Town, then I moved to Joburg. So obviously, I started working for this company, right? And here in Sentin. Now, thing is, obviously, when I left the company, some of my friends from the same company obviously did said, no, Funga, you're leaving. Let's do like a young chillers, a goodbye chillers, whatever for you. I was like, no problem. So it's just a few of us. It's like about 3, 4 guys and 2, 3 chicks, like not it's a small group of people, right? So obviously, chillers meaning like just on like a Friday we just do like a braai. I have some drinks, right, and chill, and then that's it. So cool. Now, so we are few of us, but now the chicks in our friend group said, okay, we want to bring over another girl of theirs. Yeah, she's a friend. Just wants to chill also, and forever have drinks on Friday. And no problem. We're like, the more the merrier. Plus, also, she's a hand, so hey, we don't mind. We don't the case whereby you've got a cockfest there. All the ratios are not correct. Ratios must always be nice. Yeah, one. So cool. After work, we get some drinks. Obviously, I don't drink, so I'm appetizer vibes. Yeah, get some drinks, some meat. Then now, obviously, this chick that our female friends brought, right? Obviously, we don't really know her. But she came through. She seems nice. I actually, and even like when we were doing the braai and stuff like that. As Majita were outside braaiing all that stuff, and the hands were in the kitchen. Doing the chakalakas and the pub and stuff. All great, and she was there. Participating all that stuff, making some food. All well and fine. No, she was actually a good vibe, right? So this chick, right, we'll give her a name, right? we'll call her Mavis, right? Mavis, a nickname to Mavuso, right? I'll explain. That's where the story is going. So we'll call her Mavis for now, right? Sharp. Then now, night is going great. Vibes are nice. We're dancing, we're doing all these things, playing games and stuff. Awesome night. So, and then obviously, late around, I think 10, 11, 12, guys started leaving, to their own places and stuff, and yeah, and some people stayed over, slept on the couch, whatever the case may be. Great. This girl, this is around, I think, around 1 a.m. in the morning now, right? So I'm like, hey, I'm tired, I'm gonna go and sleep, right? I go to a room, I'm chilling on my phone, that stuff, great. Just I think I'm texting, whatever the case may be, on social media. And then now, this girl, she's like half drunk. Mavis is half drunk, right? She comes to the room. And then I'm like, okay, what's up? What's going on? This is like 1 a.m. in the morning now. I'm still sober. She's like half drunk. And then she says, no, I want to sleep. Or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. There's no problem. There's only one bed here. And it can fit the both of us. So, look, I don't know you really, but it's fine. Our friends know you, so it must be cool. So you can just sleep here. There's no problem. I won't do anything. I'm not interested in all that stuff. I made it very clear because you must be clear about these things, guys. Otherwise, you get yourself into shit. So now, does Mavis not tell me that? She says, but Fungai, like, if I sleep here, are you going to give me 10k? I'm like, hey, Sisi, yay, stop it right, yay, stop it right there. Ufunani. Guys, I'm like, wait, first of all, I don't know you. You don't really know me. 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, I don't even know you existed. But I must just give you 10k if you sleep here. Guys, like, okay, first of all, I need to understand something, right? How do women come up with these figures, right? First of all, I don't know if she did her research because look, I'm not a Ramaphosa's son. I'm not a tender boy. I didn't chow PPE money. I wish I did, but I didn't chow PPE money, right? I'm not a forex boy, like, right? I don't have 10k lying around. Okay, look, I might have it in my credit card or savings or what, but I don't have 10k just give someone, right? For a night, right? So I'm like to Mavis, Sisi, there's no 10k here. You're gonna sleep here, me, I'm gonna sleep here. And then Bella, that's it. Ah, but come on, like really, I can't just sleep here for free. I'm like, Sisi, I did not order your services at any point in time. I don't know you. I just met you just now, right? I know my friends, but I don't know you, right? So I don't understand how you think I must just give you this man. So now she goes to the bathroom, right? And then makes a call. I don't know who she was talking to, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe she's cooling down or coming to her senses. Fine. Next thing, she comes back, and then she shows me a text, right? So she showed me a text from a random guy. I don't know when she met him. A random guy saying that this guy will give her 10k. Not 10k, 5k. So she says, look at this guy. He's gonna give me a 5k for the night.
Hey, banna.
Oh.
Hey, banna.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to him. I'm like, Sissy, you can do your thing. Me, I don't like. I don't know why she was saying. I'm like, Sissy, I don't know you. I don't know how you live your life. I don't know where you know this guy from. Clearly, you guys have been talking, and he's willing to give you 10k, right? I mean 5k. So fine, and then now, this guy, the guy on the phone, right? He sends an Uber, right? Sends an Uber, right, to where we were. And then the Uber comes. So that time I'm not chilling with her. I'm in bed. She's sitting on the bed. And then the Uber guy comes. And then now when the Uber guy starts calling, say I'm here, she starts saying, but Fungai, what if something happens to me if I go to this guy? I don't know this guy. I'm like, Mavis, I don't know who you're even going to. First of all, I don't know you. And I don't know this guy that you're going to. Where do I come in? Ningena, where do I come into this situation of yours? Because now it's almost like she's trying to put the responsibility on me if something happens to her. I'm like, Sissy, we are both fully grown adults here. Look, okay, I didn't know her age, but look, me and my workmates, we are around 30s, late 20s, 30s, early 30s, somewhere there, right? And at that point in time, we are fully grown adults. You can think for yourself and do things for yourself. I'm like, Sissy, I don't know what your life is, what you do, or how you live your life, right? Maybe this is how you make money. I don't know, right? So she says to me, oh no, but what if something happens? How are you gonna feel? I'm like, I'm defeated. She then sits on the bed, right? After like a good 15 minutes, she then gives up. She's like, okay, fine, let me sleep. So I'm like, oh, thank God, right? This chick now wants to sleep. And then now she gets into bed, right? And thing is, when she gets into bed, just as she's getting in, I tell her, I'm like, Sissy, now we're going to sleep. Like, when couples fight, ne? And one is sleeping there, other sleeping there, they are both facing. That's how we're gonna sleep. Me, I'm gonna sleep on this end of the bed, facing that way. You're gonna sleep on this end of the bed, facing that way, right? There must be at least a kilometer of distance, right, between us. A full kilometer of distance between us. Right? I'm feeling mixed. I'm feeling loot, nothing. Because obviously at that point in time I'm thinking, hey, this one here, anything can happen. And it's gonna be a he said, she said. She gets into the bed, right? And before she does that, she takes off like her blouse, right? So I think she had the sort of blouse and then it was just a bra on. I'm like, no problem, chilled. She gets into the bed, and then the audacity. What she does, she scoots over to my side. That thing girls do, like when they want to give you some, they're like, then she arches her back and all that stuff. Like she wants to give me bumps. I'm like, yes, hey, I'm telling you, yo, it's tough. So she starts scooting over to my side, right? And then she says, Fungai, aren't you even gonna just take off my bra? And she says it in a very sensual way, like aren't you going to do some foreplay? Obviously hoping that I'll get tempted and I took off the bra and then like one thing leads to another and then chief, I was like, I'm spooning nix, like but nix. I understand there's a target market for people that can afford 10k a night. I understand. But the average South African cannot afford 10k per night for Mavis, right? But I think for me, honestly, I think it's because now what happens to these girls is that they mess around with politicians, right? And then get 15k from politicians or whoever, those lesser guys get 15k, 20k. Then they come to the regular guy, right? And then now they want 10k. The next morning now, and we both wake up. This is only like a few hours later. Now we all want to go home and whatever, right? She goes and tells her friends, the friends that invited her to the chillers, right? She starts going and telling them, how Funkai didn't want to touch me. He didn't want to do anything. I'm like, Sissy, of course I wouldn't want to do anything with you. You guys, after you told me about 10k, where will I am I gonna get that 10k to give you? Do you understand that we live in a third world country, right? We're not rich. we're not rich. We're in debt. We owe people, right? This country owes people. In fact, forget third world country. We're in a freaking third world continent, guys. And you've got chicks asking for fucking 10k, right? 10k for guys. Let's respect each other, guys. Or you know what? I'm not the target market. I think she must do a research next time. Right? At some point, I was thinking, maybe my friends were trying to give me like a parting gift, right? That fungi, okay, when you leave, while you're leaving, okay, here's a gift from us to you, right? Here's some stock, or you can just enjoy. But guys, at least pay for it. Pay for it. Like 10k. Hi guys. Let's respect each other. I'm not saying they were trying to hook me up, but I'm just saying, like, hi guys, it doesn't work like that, these things. That's why I always say, guys, stay sober, stay sharp, think straight. Because guys, you see, if I was drunk then, something probably would have happened. And then the next morning, I could be asking for e-wallets now. Asking niggas, hey, fit, kukupa, e-wallet ya, 5 now. Now I'm paying off someone. Guys, you must stay sharp, guys. Stay sharp.